What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris, and we're back on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yo, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Alright, team. So today we're going to be looking at a clip from the Low Post where they're talking about a trade for Keldon Johnson. Now, this trade in particular would be to land Anthony Simons from the Portland Trail Blazers. I've heard some stuff about Anthony Simons back before the draft and all this stuff, maybe going around last season when we were looking at players like Emmanuel Quickly, Anthony Simons, Chris Paul, and a whole bunch of names like that. But I'll say this, before we drafted Castle and signed CP3, I actually wouldn't have been opposed to this. However, now that we got Stephen Castle, who I view as the point guard of the future, and Chris Paul this year to mentor him, Trey Jones also as the solidified backup, I don't really see us giving up Keldon Johnson for Anthony Simons. That guard room is kind of stacked now, but we're going to get into some of that a little bit after we react to this clip. If we do trade Keldon Johnson, I think the biggest gap in the Spurs roster right now is the wing position. As you know, we got like Harrison Barnes is our starting small forward, and then Keldon Johnson a backup. So if we get rid of Keldon Johnson, I'm going to want to trade for another wing, or if not, sign one. Actually, we could be looking to draft one in the 25 draft class. I'm not trying to keep it here too long, so let's go ahead and look at this clip. You know what I'm saying? As always, we got the beat headphones. Let's get straight to it.
San Antonio is the other clear team to me.
Yes.
And Keldon Johnson for Simons actually is like the base of a trade. Obviously, some more stuff going from San Antonio to Portland's direction. Like, that kind of makes sense for both teams. Johnson.
This is what I wouldn't like about the trade. Obviously, I think Anthony Simons is a little more valuable than Keldon Johnson, depending on who you ask. For us, I feel like we would have to give up some more, maybe one first-round pick to get Simons. I don't think I'm with that, because if you look at the roster now, he would have to be coming off the bench. And looking at his contract, you see he's making $25 million next year and then $27 million the year after, and then he's a free agent. I wouldn't want to pay a backup $25 million just to be a six-man, although he would be an elite six-man. I don't think I'm willing to do that, and we'd have to give up a pick to get him. So,
Gives them another wing with some size who can play off the ball in Portland. And Simons, if you don't view Stephon Castle as the point guard of the future in San Antonio and you view him playing next to a guy like Simons, makes a lot of sense there.
Although I do think Castle is the point guard of the future, but then again, we already have Vassell, and I think Vassell is better than Anthony Simons. It's debatable, I guess, depending on who you ask, but in my opinion, I'm taking Vassell over Anthony Simons easily. So that's why I'm saying he would have to come off the bench.
Or even if you do view him as the point guard of the future, he's got size. The Spurs,
I don't think he does have size. Honest, I'm pretty sure he's 6'3". A 6'3" is not. Yeah, he's 6'3". Yeah, he does not have size. No diddy.
I keep wanting the Spurs to take a shot on one of these just elite shooting, defensively challenged guards because of Wemby.
That's the thing, though. The Spurs, I'm sorry I keep pausing it. The Spurs aren't, after this draft, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that they don't like the defensively challenged guards, They prioritize defense, and they like to rely on defense, because whenever you're going through a shooting slump or you're not providing on the offensive end, you got to be able to rely on the defense, and I think that's what the Spurs like.
I love the idea of Reed Shepherd for them, although Castle looks like he's going to be
great.
I like Reed Shepherd. My list of Simons teams is Orlando, San Antonio, Utah, Toronto.
So yeah, man, shout out Spurs Reporter for the tweet. Sorry I didn't get that in the beginning, but we could go ahead and look at Anthony Simons' stats. As you can see, he averaged 21 points per game in 2022-23, along with 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He's only played 46 games in the 23-24, but he averaged 22.6, 3.6 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. Granted, it was only 46 games. That's pretty good. But I don't even know if he'd be open to a bench role, honestly. I think he is going to be traded out of Portland, but I don't know where he's going to go. I don't think that the Spurs will make a move for this, because he will be a very expensive six-man. And I think we have the point guard of the future locked up now with Stephen Castle. So next move is to be looking to fill in wing depth. We need a wing. In my opinion, that's the biggest hole in the team, because we don't want Julian Champagnie to be our starting small forward again, am I right? But yeah, so let me know what y'all are thinking. Leave some comments down below. Who do you think could fill in for a wing? Even if there's 25 draft prospects, y'all comment them down below and I'll take a little look into them. Just so we can start getting an idea and be prepared for whenever this 25 draft comes up, because, man, we know it's going to be loaded and we should have around 2 to 3 picks. Yeah, let me know if you like the Anthony Simons pickup. I'm not crazy about it, but let me know what y'all thinking. And make sure to leave a like, comment, as always, and subscribe to Spurs Spotlight, man. Until then, I'll catch y'all boys later, and I'm out. Peace.